Hey, everybody, welcome into January 25th predictions. Excited. We are starting to feel the energy lighten up, become more peace. Thank God we're out of 2020, moving forward into 2021. Make sure to check me out on SoundCloud. I've been putting a lot of podcasts on there and been channeling the power ones, what's coming up the rest of this year. The biggest thing I see this year is truth, integrity, and peace. So peace is a really good thing. No matter who's the president, no matter what's going on, just know the energy, we're moving forward into an easier year. Can't get worse than 2020, right? Okay, so let's see what's coming up this week. We're just going to do this week's readings here. Okay, I want to make sure I was recording there. Let's see here. So we got Lune. Look how beautiful this is. This is this week's. I wanted to pull an animal totem, and then we're also going to pull some other cards. So listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you're unique and that you are loved. So I actually back to being peace, and we do have the luckiest day coming up too. I want to remind everybody that I just did a radio show with my Vicky Luna show with an astrologer, Kris. So make sure you check that out because the 28th, we went all over what the lucky day is. Did not know it was the luckiest day. It's the full moon. Astrology wise, it's the luckiest day for the whole year. So this sounds amazing. Right before we go into Mercury retrograde. And that's what I feel this week is. I feel this week right now is really about going within, really about working with peace, clearing out clutter, especially moving into the full moon. It's always about cutting those cords or those emotions or things that got to go, moving forward into more peace. And so I'm hearing with this, I want you guys to think of the word peace and what brings you peace and start taking action on that. Even just little peaceful moments throughout the day. Maybe it's that cup of tea that brings you peace. Maybe it's just sitting, relaxing and watching TV. It's whatever you're doing without any judgment on it and not feeling guilty or any shame of just giving to yourself and doing self-love. That is what I'm hearing for us to really work forward to. I'm also seeing some solitude time. So maybe you need more downtime. Maybe you need more me time. Every single person needs me time. Every single person needs that rejuvenating, just me time. Some people need more me time than others, especially if you're a water sign and we're moving into the full moon. This is a time to really cleanse your soul too. So that's what I'm getting on that card. Let's see what else we want to come over here. My little fairies here were talking to me. So we'll do, I know many of you guys always ask me, I'm going to do the fairy oracles this week. Look at that, just beautiful picture of her right there. So let's just ask the fairies what this week looks like and how, well, it's a mixed week. So back to bringing up peace. So you could have been feeling this week already that, and feeling like maybe some of you need to let go of some sadness and merge moving forward. We've had, December is always death and rebirth. Winter solstice is that. So it's time to rebirth. And look at this. This is the first week. You're going to be going on a new path, a new journey. And that's what 2021 is all about, is moving forward in this new direction of life. Universal energy is going to be shifting and changing. And so also is your life. Look how abundant it is though. And that's what I want you guys to focus on, is this new magic, this new path. And I'm feeling that things are going to start lining up for you this week. So you've been wanting hope. You've been, seeing this new path emerge, and it is coming. I actually feel little helpers. I mean, this doesn't get great. Look at these little fairy helpers here. Can you guys see this without a glare here? Those little white little specks, those are your little fairies here helping. So asking the universe to support you and lead you and guide you. And in order to listen, you got to make quiet time to hear. Notice your little guidance going away. Notice those people calling you, or those people, situations just coming into your lap, being like, yes, okay, I'm going to move forward with this. This is your little guidance from your universe. I also see this light here shining. I see it's like we're moving forward in this new direction. No, there could be little hiccups along the way, but no, those hiccups are always in your highest good, and that everything will work out the kinks, because the rest of the week is really getting into your inner child, allowing the inner child within you to emerge. I'm also seeing to do more inner child work, and more inner child things could come up this week. So this is where the next card here is the mourning, right? So I actually feel that some of you could be really mourning this week your innocence, the past, some things from your childhood could emerge and you're like, oh, I'm just remembering that, or remember back when you were a kid and it was so lovely and there was no stress and you didn't have to do anything. So I want you to get back into that inner child plane. When you get into that inner child plane and just getting into being like a kid, they wake up, they do their thing, they don't stress about bills, they don't even, they just know that today is going to be a beautiful day, and they take that little, that little bug and that honest of like, wow, look, a rainbow, or whatever the little things are, or that snowflake. And I really getting back into that innocence. And I actually see this week as a lot of inner child healing. So inner child healing, allowing that to really come in. Yeah, because that's this. So you're going to be letting this go. It's the full moon. And look, this card is actually on the full moon. So the full moon's all about releasing, letting it go. You may have some tears this week. Some sadness may come up. Let it out. Let those emotions out and let them go. Don't try to hold them back. Okay. Really be real with yourself. And let the emotions out. And I see it's going to be a really clearing week. So you are going to be getting emotions out. The next card here is, I want to read this one. You know what? I'm going to read this one from the deck because I feel this is really important for everybody to hear, because I already know what this card is. The Unicorn and the Maiden. Communication with Unicorn, purification, undercover action. I'll talk about it before I read it here. Especially moving into Mercury retrograde. So make sure you check out all my podcasts going deeper what to do during Mercury retrograde. But this is a time to, you're going to feel more vulnerable this week. You're going to feel more sensitive, definitely sensitive. The energy of Mercury retrograde is always that. And then we have the full moon and we just have all this energy happening. So instead of like coming out the gate, that horse's gate, just full ahead, it's like I'm going to like just really nurture myself and be really selective with who I hang out with who I tell my dreams to, because you don't want to tell your dreams or be very positive with people that are jealous or lack thinking or want to take from you or not support you, because if they're not supporting you, they're taking from your power there. So it's being really selective, and that's why I want to read this one. I don't always read these, as you know. Okay, it says, in this beautiful card, the sacred unicorn, the magic fairy maiden are preparing for a mission. The maiden lives in the real world, as we say, that we inhibit day to day. There she goes undercover, works on behalf of all this magical, true, and soulful. Her ally, the unicorn, is to go to the etheric places and share her work with the creatures too long in hiding, and ask them to come forward and let themselves be known again. Together, they are discussing that must be done next. The unicorn knows the information will be safe with the maiden. And the maiden knows too, she is safe with the magical creature. Back to being with people you feel safe about, right? But they also know that they are those who would hunt down the unicorn for the marvelous knowledge, its magical alicorn with its healing properties, and the mystic ruby that lies beneath its brow, giving those who possess it the power to see into the hearts of those around them and know their true intent. But together, they know they can do the work. They meet in the in between places out of sight, in your dreams, visions, meditations, and path workings. But it is her job to take the information back to translate it into material form. It is in this way that purifying and detoxifying vast areas can take place. They both work for peace, just like I said in the very beginning. This is a week to really focus on peace. And they both are able to see right into the hearts of those around them. Among their many skills, unicorns have the ability to create peace even when confronted by great aggression. That is beautiful. One famed warlord Khan's hand, turning him back from battle and choosing peaceful settlement of differences. Unicorns also bring about the power of written word. They communicate the tale that needs to be told. This holds true for artists too, as the original language and unicorn developer was pictorial. So they are visual arts and calling, most especially if this card has appeared to you. you are embarking on a creative project, simply ask for the help and guidance, all from the unicorn, who will fill you with inspiration, help you through any block you may be regarding writing. Back to the beginning, we have this new path. There may be little hiccups. Ask for the universe to help and support you, and it will happen. The unicorn horn emanates from the center of his brow, the region in which his or her third eye and third eye chakra are located. The third eye contain a capacity for intuition, psychic abilities, for those clairvoyance, and for communion and communication between worlds. When this card comes up for you, the message you are receiving are very likely to be reaching you through the point. We can use our intent, our energetic power emanating from the point two to pray over your water, to seek out peaceful solutions. Keep focusing on peace. That's this week what I hear. Peace, 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 peace. So, in other words, when you're getting ready to do something or in your life, ask yourself, is this bringing me peace? Especially when you're cutting those energy cords on the full moon. Is this bringing me peace? If it's not, bye bye. The unicorn is a symbol of ancient magic's rising. This is the meaning. And purification of the earth and the ether realms taking place. The maiden and the unicorn standing together indicate that you are receiving communication about detoxifying, clearing your environment, following your life path, and being a peaceful activist for change. The doors between worlds for you are growing wider and wider. More and more is coming through for you. Please know that you have a purpose, which is in the moment now, to help the environment. You are a peaceful being, sensitive and yet so strong and powerful. Keep some of your work secret. Back to what I said, be selective who you share your information with. Do not try to attract attention. The new children who are becoming adults now are aided in their life purpose by the unicorn. It is time to protect and help something precious and threatened to survive. Bless your food and water to ingest healing and unicorn energy. Beautiful saying. So, in other words, this is the week to, yeah, definitely be focusing on peace, putting it out there, what you're wanting to create from this new path, being selective who you share it with, knowing that the guides are always there for you. Always call in guides and spirit to direct you and share with you only the information with others that will support you, up level you, bring you up into that supportive, beautiful energy that it is. All right. Everybody have a beautiful week. I will be in Florida next week. Super excited about my goddess retreat, February 5th and 6th in Sarasota Yacht Club. Be doing private readings in Sarasota and Fort Myers. Already pretty much booked up. Message galleries, one in Sarasota, one in Cape Coral too. So make sure you check those out. Everything's on my website, vickyluna.com. And I'm excited to be bringing forth to everybody to my magical university, teaching you all to do readings, healings, everything I've been doing for over 25 years. Launching a huge good deal on this too, February, and we're going to be doing the certification program starting March 1st. I want to get more healers and readers into the world, so I can't wait to help you guys expand your intuition. The biggest thing is I love taking you through the healing journey, because you will heal yourself, and then you will become the best psychic healing guru that you know. Who doesn't love that, right? So I will see you guys soon. Everybody, send you all love and magic.